doing an Ironman in the next 2 to 3 years. Today, he's going to tell us a little bit about what his mantra is. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Walaikum salam. Sorry, what's your name again?
Nafisa Dango.
Nafisa Dango. It's nice speaking to you.
It's lovely having you on the line, Mr. Husaain Motala. You know, it's always nice to speak to people that want to actually inspire others. And today we're speaking to you because we want to know what's your life mantra? What gets you going for the day? What is it that inspires you and keeps you positive?
Okay, so what inspires me and what keeps me positive? So I basically moved from Durban to Johannesburg, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm somebody who loves the beach, and that's my getaway. That kept me going. It basically calmed me down at my end of my days, no matter how stressful it was. I studied and I worked full time. I worked part time and I studied full time. So I needed that getaway, and I moved to Johannesburg. So basically, I got this opportunity in a graduate program. They took a few applicants from thousands. The job market is tough, and
Mm-hmm.
so for the main reason that I want to learn and I want to grow as a person. So I feel like everybody's goal in life and the goal moving forward should always be to grow within yourself, grow within your field of work. So I also came to my company because like they have some of the best portfolio managers in the country
Mm-hmm.
and some of the biggest books. So I try to learn from people like that. That's in my industrial sense, my business sense. And what keeps me going in a personal capacity that I feel like I want to make a difference in people's lives. I feel that uh, I have that ability.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's a small Instagram post about Yemen, and eventually I would like to have an NGO doing small things like buying bread on Fridays. I
Right.
actually started this thing back in Durban, so yeah.
That's amazing. It's nice to listen to that vibe that you have in you. It's a positive vibe. What is it that gets you going every single morning?
So every single morning, as I said earlier, uh, to go in my field, to learn every day, you're going to learn something new. And I do learn every day, alhamdulillah, I learn something new. I learned, just the other day, I learned like about Sharia portfolios a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, that's my work sense. And also, what keeps me going every day, as I said, is just to help people. Like, as I said, I feel we have a lot of humanitarian issues. Even in South Africa, I go on a run every afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes I run through Melrose, sometimes I run through Sandton. And you actually see the different lifestyles of people in South Africa. You see the rich by the skyscrapers. You see Melrose Arch looking like a little Rome and Italy. And then just down the road, you see Scotty camps.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel that keeps me going. The fact that one day I know I will help people and I will be able to do that.
It's nice to see you have such a selfless outlook because I think that's what it's about. That's what life mantra should be about: is being able to uplift and support, and of course, create the support structure with people where we can go and empower people. And that's what it's about. I say you can always help people by giving them something for the day, but if we empower them, then we're giving them something for life.
Yeah, it's the thing about empowering people. Like, I believe everybody needs a mentor in life. And, to be honest, I didn't do that well in high school and I did really well at university because in high school, my head wasn't in the right place. I focused a little bit more on sports than
Mm-hmm.
I did on academics. And university, I actually had a lot of people, a few close people actually speak to me and help me put me a little bit on the right track. Yeah, I excelled. And it is my company that gives me a mentor, who teaches me a lot. And I feel like maybe if I take somebody under my wing and give you that sort of advice to move forward, that it could change even one person's life.
Mm. And that's what it's about. It's you don't have to go out. You can do it in small doses. It's about changing one life at a time, and that's what makes the difference. And of course, that fulfillment that you get from that, I don't think that contentment will be achievable anywhere else.
No, it definitely won't. And it's honestly, it could even be a conversation every week, a conversation every 2 weeks. I was actually Googling this Big Brother program.
Hmm.
Uh, and like you take people under your wings. And I actually think that's a good idea. I see a lot of organizations doing this Big Brother program, but I don't see any like Muslim organization. I'm talking from a simple Google search,
Yes.
which does something like that. And it's actually a good idea for the viewers out there to go into that and look into starting like a Muslim Big Brother program, or where a guy can have like support structures for people, because there are a lot of kids that need that.
Mm. Yeah, I think you've given us some good advice there. That's definitely something to look into. What message do you have for our viewers about mantra?
But mantra is, to be honest, just live. And my mantra is, I don't let anybody judge me. I live my own life and I worry about myself.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like in my own way, like I mind my own business. And that, I know this is not like the most Islamic thing to say, but just live your own life and don't worry what people say about you.
Yes, most definitely. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. It was only a pleasure being inspired in such a great way. And you've definitely given us some food for thought.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
You take care of yourself, and Jazakallah for joining us. Assalamu alaikum.
No problem. Jazakallah. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Definitely an inspiration, Mr. Husaain Motala, talking about what's your life mantra. And his life's mantra is to be able to give back to people and then try and uplift and empower them in some way. And I think that's so inspirational. Talking about inspiration, we've definitely had one really inspirational afternoon with some phenomenal beings bringing things to the fore and creating the support structure that we're looking for out there. And of course, giving us that added hope. So from myself and the team, we want to thank you for joining us. And we look forward to, of course, chatting to you next week, Wednesday and Thursday, same time. But we're going to leave you with something really inspirational. It's a poem by June Callum, and it's called Past. From myself, Nafisa Dango, and the team, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Have a lovely one.
Breaking stereotypes, moving boundaries, joining hands.